Hi guys, another early morning for me. It's not actually early morning, it's late morning, but I just woke up. After a week of getting 6 hours or less of sleep every night, I slept for 11 hours. So I'm very rested. So anyway, this is the second book that I was supposed to read, but it's gonna be the first one that I'm posting. So, and I read it ages ago. I could have posted, if I had recorded the video, I could have posted this for the week it was supposed to be out. But I'm not efficient like that. So anyway, The Great Train Robbery by Michael Crichton. I have had this book, I don't even know how long, since I was like 12 maybe. It was my dad's book. But I didn't want to ever read this book. Like, this didn't look super fantastic to me. And I even read the back, and I think there was a period of time where I was like 2 chapters into this book, and I was like, it's not the greatest thing ever. And I was probably like 14 or 15. It took me forever to get into this book, and I tried. I really did. It just didn't seem fun and interesting. But what happened was, I started reading it, and I read like half of it in a sitting. It starts off, actually, pretty drama-y. So this is based on a true story. Michael Crichton, obviously, amazing author as far as drama goes. So he adds his own little dramatic twists to things that probably weren't as dramatic as he makes it sound. But he has a little foreword, or like introduction at the beginning of the book that explains the history of what's going on and why this was such a sensational robbery at the time. Sure, it was a large amount of money and it was a very intricate thing, but at the time safety was not the same as safety is here. There's no dynamite, there's nothing. If you have a steel vault, the only way to get into it is with a key. Like, that's literally the only way. Unless it's a shoddily made one and you can, like, crowbar it open. Cars weren't even a thing. Like, if you left something in your carriage, someone could literally just open the door and reach in and grab it. There's, like, little to no security whatsoever. The whole point is this guy, Edward Pierce, wants this gold in a train. And it's essentially war gold. I don't know how else to explain it. It's gold going to support the war. The train, the gold is in the luggage cart, which is the last cab in the train. It's like the last box. And there's a guardsman inside it the entire time that it's going. On top of that, the train is going really fast, especially for Victorian age when you were doing horse-drawn carriages and feet. You can't just like leap onto it as it goes. So you have to be on the train before it leaves the station. Then there's actually 2 vaults that they're in, and it's 2 keys, because I think there's a box that you have to unlock, and then there's the vault that you have to unlock. But there's 2 of those, and so you need 4 keys to get all of the money, and the 4 keys are being held in 4 different places, and it's hard to get them. One person, he finds out very quickly, it just carries it on his person, so they're able to, that's the guy that Pierce makes friends with, so they're able to get that relatively easily. They know that the bank manager has another key. They don't know where it is, so it could be on his person, it could be at his house, it could be in his office. They don't know. And his house is ginormous, and he has like his whole family living there. On top of that, he has like a whole host of servants. So like breaking into his home, really easy. Breaking into his home and searching the entire place until you find the key, not so easy, and not being caught. So they have to find out where the key is exactly before they can go in and grab it. One of the other keys is kept in the, at the train station in their something office. But Michael Crichton, in this entire book, it's all based on the transcripts from the actual trial, which is really cool. So you get to hear everything from everyone's point of view. There are a couple people that either didn't want to testify or were dead, or they weren't able to find them for the trial. But the way that he explains this story is amazing. He tells you at the beginning, like in the introduction, that, hey, this is kind of a work of fiction, but I'm using these transcripts and I'm just adding elaborate effects to exactly what these people said, which is really cool. Because it tells the tale as a tale instead of just like reading, these questioning things from lawyers and all this legalese speak. But multiple times in the book, he actually says, we don't know what this character looked like because no one described her. So we don't have, like, the information. If he's missing information, he straight up tells you, like, it's just not here. We don't have this information. And you kind of just have to fill it in, or he'll, like, infer for you. But it's really cool. It adds this whole other level of drama to this already really dramatic thing. Like, this guy is stealing so much money, and it's all in gold bars, which is, like, impossible to, like, it's heavy. You gotta figure out a way to, like, get it off the train and then carry it somewhere. There's just, this whole thing is just drama. But I mean, it's Michael Crichton. He just has an amazing way of describing everything. He did Jurassic Park and took the time to, like, do the research and figure things out. He turns it into the most amazing thing ever. Like, I'm telling people about this. It's like a history lesson, but it's the most fun freaking history lesson I've ever gotten in my life. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I've been talking for like half an hour here, and I have to edit this later. So, if you have any other questions, I feel like I haven't explained a whole lot of what's going on, but I don't want to ruin the story. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment, because I feel like I haven't adequately explained anything. But here I am, 30 minutes in, and I'm hungry. Alright, so comments, questions down below. Please, just, if you have any questions at all, like, just ask, because I'm not going to be, like, offended by you asking me to clarify a point. All my links are down below as well. And I will see you guys again pretty soon with another video.